What if your favorite celebrities lived in ancient times?
We walk past worlds unknown.
Shocking AI reimaginings. Imagine this: Beyoncé ruling an empire under the blazing Egyptian sun. The Rock locked in epic gladiator battles within the Colosseum. Taylor Swift chanting ancient incantations beneath the stars of the Aztec Empire. Today on Did You Know, we're diving into a world you've never seen before.
Through time we walk past worlds unknown, where stories rise from ancient stone.
A reimagined history where today's biggest stars take on legendary roles in ancient civilizations. So buckle up, because what you're about to see will change how you look at these icons forever.
Through time we walk past worlds unknown, where stories arise from ancient stone.
Welcome back to Did You Know? If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, because every week we dive into mind-bending what-if scenarios, where history, pop culture, and imagination collide. Today's journey takes us across the sands of Egypt, through the roaring Colosseum of Rome, into the sacred temples of the Aztec Empire, and beyond. So, are you ready to explore what would happen if our favorite celebrities had lived in ancient times? Let's start with the queen herself, Beyoncé. Number 1. Beyoncé as an Egyptian pharaoh. Close your eyes and picture this. It's 3,000 years ago, in the land of ancient Egypt. The Nile River flows through a sprawling civilization of grand temples, intricate hieroglyphics, and towering pyramids. And there, standing atop a golden throne, is none other than Beyoncé. Imagine her cloaked in shimmering golden robes, her headdress adorned with jewels that catch the sunlight as it reflects off her throne. She's not just an entertainer in this world. She's the queen of the Nile. People would line the streets just to catch a glimpse of her procession as priests chant in the background, drums echoing through the stone corridors of the palace. Beyoncé, as pharaoh, would wield immense power. With every decree, she shapes the lives of her people. Just imagine the murals of her on temple walls, singing hymns of strength and unity to inspire generations. Ancient statues towering over the desert capture her likeness as a symbol of power and grace. Can you see it? But here's a twist. Beyoncé might have redefined Egyptian culture itself. What if she introduced music and dance rituals into religious ceremonies? Imagine walking into a temple and hearing sacred melodies that sound strikingly familiar to us today. Beyoncé's influence wouldn't just end with her lifetime. Her songs and wisdom would echo through Egypt for centuries. So, Beyoncé might be the ultimate queen in Egypt. But what about a more rugged, action-packed role? Let's travel across the sea to ancient Rome, where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson awaits his moment in history. Number: The Rock as a Roman Gladiator. Now we're in ancient Rome. The Colosseum is alive with the roars of thousands. Dust fills the air, and the smell of anticipation is thick. Suddenly the gates creak open, and out steps the man himself, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the undefeated gladiator. Picture him, armor glistening, holding a shield emblazoned with his iconic bull insignia. The Rock walks into the arena, his face a mask of focus. His opponent, a fierce and equally towering warrior, stands ready. But there's something about The Rock that makes even the bravest shiver. The crowd chants his name and every eye is on him. In the blink of an eye, the battle begins. The clang of metal, the thud of sand beneath their feet, and the electric tension of a fight to the finish. This isn't just combat, it's a performance, a spectacle that leaves the audience in awe. But The Rock doesn't just win his battles. He dominates them, earning respect and loyalty from Romans across the empire. Now, imagine The Rock taking his influence outside the Colosseum. What if he became an advocate for the rights of gladiators? What if he inspired a movement pushing for gladiatorial reforms and fairer treatment? Instead of just a champion, he'd become a hero, transforming the brutal gladiatorial system and etching his name in history. But Rome isn't the only place we're visiting today. From the battle-filled sands of Rome, let's head to the mystical temples of the Aztec Empire, where a different kind of magic awaits. Number 3. Taylor Swift as an Aztec Priestess. Now, we're in the heart of the Aztec Empire. The sun is setting, casting an amber glow over lush green jungles and towering stone temples. Atop one of these temples stands Taylor Swift, not a pop icon this time, but a revered Aztec priestess, adorned in bright feathers and intricate jewelry. In this world, Taylor's voice is seen as a gift from the gods, a bridge to the spiritual realm. Imagine her chanting sacred verses under the moonlit sky, her voice carrying through the city. Her songs, filled with harmony and mystery, are said to bring good fortune and protect her people. And here's where things get really interesting. Taylor Swift, as the High Priestess, would be a master of storytelling, crafting epic tales and guiding her people's destiny. Imagine if her lyrics weren't just songs, but stories that taught wisdom and unity. Her words would echo through Aztec rituals, passed down from generation to generation. Taylor Swift as a mystical high priestess is an incredible thought, right? But let's take it one step further. Imagine one of the most peaceful yet powerful souls as a master of the blade. Our next stop, feudal Japan. Number 4, Keanu Reeves as a samurai warrior. Welcome to Japan, centuries ago, during the time of the samurai. Imagine cherry blossoms falling gently as Keanu Reeves, in full samurai armor, stands with a calm focus that could unsettle any opponent. He's the silent guardian of his village, known not just for his skill with the katana, but for his wisdom. Keanu's armor is decorated with the emblem of his clan, a symbol of honor, courage, and loyalty. In this world, he's not just a fighter. He's a warrior poet, a man who meditates on peace yet wields his blade only when justice demands it. Imagine Keanu Reeves training younger warriors under the cherry blossoms. His teachings not just about combat, but about balance, resilience, and compassion. His reputation as the wise samurai would grow, his teachings inspiring others across feudal Japan. But here's the twist. Perhaps he's not interested in battles at all. Keanu, the samurai, would be a symbol of peace, a revolutionary who fights for the soul of his people. And here's the twist. Keanu's influence would go beyond just his fighting skills. He would challenge the warrior code itself, advocating for a new era of peace. Imagine him inspiring his fellow samurai to consider a life beyond combat, where honor is found not in war, but in protecting and uplifting others. His legacy would become one of unity and compassion, a legend among legends, whose teachings endure long after he's gone. Can you see it? A lone warrior standing under a canopy of cherry blossoms, his face calm, his purpose clear. Keanu Reeves, the samurai who reshaped Japan's history, not through battle, but through wisdom and peace. But we're not done just yet. This journey through time has shown us a world where icons become legends. Now, let's pull it all together and imagine a world where each of these figures, Beyoncé, The Rock, Taylor Swift, and Keanu Reeves, exist side by side as pillars of their own civilizations. So, there you have it. A world where Beyoncé reigns as Pharaoh in Egypt, The Rock fights for glory in Rome, Taylor Swift enchants the Aztec Empire, and Keanu Reeves inspires peace in Japan. But let's take it one step further. What if these figures knew each other? Imagine the stories that would unfold if these legends crossed paths. Would Beyoncé and The Rock join forces to create the world's most powerful alliance? Would Taylor and Keanu become soul companions on a journey of enlightenment? Which ancient role fascinated you the most?
We walk past worlds unknown, where stories rise from ancient stone.
you could place any other celebrity in a historical setting, who would it be and why? Drop your ideas in the comments. I want to hear the wildest, most creative scenarios you can imagine. And if you're ready to see more mind-bending what-if scenarios, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single journey. Thanks for watching Did You Know, where we bring your favorite icons to worlds beyond imagination. Stay tuned for more time-traveling adventures. One last thing. What if our modern world was ruled by ancient gods? Make sure you're subscribed, because that's coming up soon.